All right, good morning, everybody. We'll get going. So hopefully Alina said she'd be here. And she might pop in. So just so everybody knows, Bonnie was appointed by the village. Welcome, Bonnie. And I guess the next thing we'll look at is the June minutes. So thank you, Ed. Is there anyone that wants to make an edit or change? I guess that's a no. Anyone other than Ed, when you want to make a motion to accept?
I'll make a motion.
All right, Doug first and then Grace seconded. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
I,
Any noes or abstains? No. All right, so approved.
I have a
It's gonna take the minutes for, what's that, Grace?
I was just gonna ask, do you guys want me to take the minutes? Is someone taking them? If not, I can.
I'm taking them today.
Taking it? Okay, cool.
That's right, Doug volunteered last time. Thanks, Doug. We're trying to take notes thing too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll see how it works.
Cool.
But they don't work very well because you don't know who's speaking and saying what. It's
Yeah, unless everybody.
I wouldn't rely on it.
Yeah, we'll take a look, see, whatever. We'll try it again. Maybe I'll get smarter.
Does that work better if when you speak, you say, this is Hank Alexandri?
I mean, it doesn't hurt. Yeah.
So maybe we should try and do that for the notes.
Yeah, okay.
Might help.
Sure,
Makes sense.
sure.
All right, Jerry speaking. All right, I already mentioned, but Bonnie hasn't been appointed by the village. And I guess we'll move on right to rail trail and parks. So is there anyone who wants to start?
Has anybody been on the Ellenville Rail Trail?
I was on it on
Still.
Wednesday and it seemed fine. I didn't notice anything. I mean, there's a lot of like weed kind of growth in some parts, but nothing was blocking it.
Where did you walk from, Grace?
I went from the sewer plant down to that house,
Okay,
just that section of the trail.
so I'll make an effort. I did see some trees down on this is Hank speaking, on the sections north of there. So I'm gonna try and enlist George Gomes to get in there in the next week or two and try to pull out some of those trees if we can.
All right.
Actually, I misspoke. I was there Wednesday, not yesterday, but Wednesday of last week. So
A week ago then, Grace?
yeah, I was there 1 week ago.
Jerry, I got a question. This is Debbie. Can anybody go with a weed whacker and weed whack it, or we don't allow?
This is Hank speaking. All you need to do is fill out a volunteer form. So
Here,
if you just go down to the town clerk, fill out a park and recreation volunteer form that, and it covers you actually with some insurance too, in case you get injured while you're working. But it also,
Motorized.
Oh, it does?
Does it?
so it doesn't really address, weed whackers, only chainsaws. But for chainsawing, you have to have a game of logging or with, some kind of chainsaw training. But it like
For any equipment.
gasoline powered landscaping equipment's not addressed, so I think you're fine with string trimmer.
Okay.
Probably as long as it doesn't have a blade on it. You're using string, you're okay.
I guess,
And is that volunteer form, does that have to be done every time, or is it a blanket?
once a year.
Okay,
So,
Covers the calendar year. Bonnie.
okay.
so in December, I'll probably mention that at the meeting, that people should update them if they want to get out.
You should just all do in case, just in case
It's
you
good
don't.
to do.
Yeah.
All right, there is some notes that came through about Bob Bangle's botanical gardens that Joe Steckler contacted. Was he contacting the DEC, Grace?
Yeah, the DEC, it's their rocks.
Yeah, so they're gonna look to remove them that are sitting actually to the left of the park in the flood zone.
I had a question about that. Isn't it the DOT?
I thought they dropped it there.
Yeah, I mean,
I could be wrong.
I saw DEC and a bunch of notes, but I just, I could see the DOT doing it. I don't see how the DEC
The road
would.
people when they do the roads.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought it was, let me look up the email. Hold on.
Everything says DEC. Maybe it is. It's just,
Oh, maybe I made a mistake then.
it's just the,
Well, they control the flood zone though, right? Or no?
they have like a tiny operations crew. And I just, it doesn't make sense to me that they would put rocks there.
Well, they might not have put them there, but they kind of oversee that flood zone is what I'm thinking.
Oh, to remove it, they
Or
were,
whatever, to allow it or whatever, the DEC is kind
That
of
could
the
be.
authority of it, that's all I could think of.
Yeah.
Cause I thought even Joe said DEC, right, Grace?
Joe said, so boulders, our regional DEC rep is going to work on getting these removed. They said they'll update me with it, with the
Yeah, maybe it
timeline
is.
when they have it. So he said DEC.
Maybe they have to reach out to.
To the
state
DOT
agencies.
to take it away.
That is managed by them.
All right, so that was it on that, and, nothing else on the rail trails or anything?
One little update on the rail trails. OSI on their website has updated the delivery time for the O and W, like master plan, preliminary engineering. And they're now saying it's gonna be out this summer. So
Okay,
I read that as the next month or two. I was working a little bit with the village of Ellenville. They were looking at applying for a Greenway grant to kind of move along the sewer plant to Burn Road Park connection. And I don't think they're gonna apply for it. It's not enough money.
okay. Hmm. Anything else on the, we can really get cliff notes today, but on the rail trail and parks. Nothing.
You guys are aware, this is an exciting, next Tuesday, there's going to be an event at Burn Road Park from 4 to 7. The
Yeah.
Ulster County Sheriff is coming together with the village and the town to do they're gonna bring like resources, have games for the kids, you know, just gonna promote, things that could be coming potentially to Trudy Fiber. So like the community is aware of the things that are moving and kind of like, rolling within the community. It's going to, the youth bureau is coming down, the sheriff department, different agencies that currently are within Allenville, where the information is not out there as much. So we definitely are inviting the community to come out and show up and show that Allenville does need these resources, that we do need the services.
What date and time?
July 21st, 4 to 7.
oh, we'll be up at the gazebo or,
Correct. So right now, they're gonna do a final, detail on Monday, but the plan is to be at that big gazebo.
Outside,
Yeah, hopefully the basketball courts, I know there's a DJ coming. Kingston's Kids Agency is coming out as well, so I know they usually have a lot of things put together when they do events like that.
it said free food and stuff. Do you need
Correct.
people to bring food?
No, they have an agency that's coming, that's the organization that is taking care of everything. They're bringing pretty much everything.
Okay,
those are pretty much would be the county sponsoring it.
The sheriff department is sponsoring it.
Okay. Nice. I'm just going through nothing for Camper Park and Littman Park and
This is Douglas speaking. Litton Park, what's the story with the tree guys and are they paying the town to use that parking lot? Anybody know?
I saw there were Lewis trucks, right? This is Hank speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I thought the part of it was the change in the utility poles. Well, that's like in there.
So
I have no idea what the arrangement would be.
Was that right after, this is Hank Alicambia, was that
No.
right after the storm, Douglas?
no, they started that long before that, yeah.
Yeah, they're changing a lot of the poles, as we all know, at least in the village. They've been going up and down. 209, they were in our neighborhood, my neighborhood, so. if you look around, you'll see X's on the poles that they want to get rid of.
This is the time of Hank speaking, this is the time of year when that overflow lot gets used a lot because of the soccer, right?
Not till fall,
Oh, okay.
Soccer's over.
but I
Yeah.
don't think, they look like they're in there for a long haul. They
Yeah.
got a trailer in there and porta potties and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they've used it to do the Warsing Water District too.
Mhm.
There was parking there. All right,
Yeah, since we're just on Whitman, work's been nuts, so I'm lagging behind on the trail map update for Whitman Park, and so waiting to see, what will be our opportunity to contact the town to see if they're interested in survey at
Yeah.
Stone Street.
yeah, sure.
Whether that's going right to just emailing Joe, or if it's going to a meeting, or just trying to gauge interest, and without having to get like the general costs first, just to see if there's interest for us to pursue, getting quotes for the survey.
yeah, it would be next year at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, to have them spotted in their budget.
One other rail trail thing, thanks speaking, so, I'm on that, the town's coalition, I represent Warsing and Ellenville and the ONW coalition, and, the gentleman wrote an email to the person in Marbletown who's the chair. And apparently this guy him and his buddies rode e-bikes from Kingston to Fort Jervis.
Wow.
Trying to mostly, as best as they could, stay on the rail trail. And they went through the prison and rode the whole section through the prison, and none of the guards saw them or stopped them. But he said that the bridge, there's like I think it's called the Decker Bridge, and it's
It's a mess.
it's like a copy of a canal era bridge that I think maybe prisoners built it with supervision or something. But it's old. And this guy, I haven't checked it. I drove past it and looked at it. I don't go on the prison lands without specific permission. Hang on there. There she is.
Am I
Okay,
not there?
Christine,
It's a mess.
is it gonna fall down? That's what this guy
There's
said.
holes in it.
Is the steel bad or
No, this, the wood,
just needs decking and stuff?
the decking's a mess.
Yeah. So anyway,
It's right
Um,
past the cemetery?
Yes,
yeah, it's kind of right where the trail makes a turn to the north and goes like along the top of the floodworks.
Mhm.
So because this thing is a countywide coalition, I quickly heard from Dennis Doyle and, Director of County Planning, and, from Annie from OSI. And both of them were asking like, wait a minute, how come the prison doesn't have that open to the public? Don't you have an easement? Isn't it your decision whether the trail is closed, or the town's decision whether it's opened or closed? And I let them know that while we do have an easement that's in its 14th year, the town has never completed the requirements of the easement to upgrade the rail trail and put up the appropriate signage and everything. So until that's done, the easement's not really completed, and the prison hasn't really granted public access, although it sounds like there is a bunch of public access.
Like anything else, trails with
That's good to know. And you never,
I have no idea. I've gone on that too. I had no clue.
good, and the guard, nobody says boo.
Nobody says boo.
No one's ever bothered me.
I mean, you're pretty far away from prison.
They'll see you from the towers.
Oh, they will,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean, you're threatening them. and-
Right, they know there's gonna be an easement there, I guess.
Does that still?
I've actually
need a-
never seen that easement touch. I think I've asked for it a few times. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I have it. It's basically, I don't have the actual recorded easement.
Was it recorded?
Yes.
Okay.
What I do have is the map that defines the
Okay.
easement and all of the improvements. But yeah, it's a
I mean,
report.
if it's recorded, I could find it.
Yes, actually, I've heard it's recorded.
Okay.
So,
Then we'll find out.
yeah,
Sure
yeah,
about
we can
phone.
dig it out.
Yeah, send it to us if you find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
My boyfriend fishes down there all the time too. No one's ever said anything.
Say again?
My boyfriend fishes, if it's the spot that goes around the cemetery, if that's the section. My boyfriend fishes down there all the time. No one's
Yeah.
ever,
Yeah.
he just walks down there and yeah, it's
That's good if people are using it informally, but I brought it to Supervisor Steckler's attention. And I don't think he was really aware of the situation that we've had access for almost 15 years and never completed the promised work. And he did say he was gonna wrap his head around it and take a look at it, so,
Does that section need split rail fence also?
yes. And it
That's one of the
needs,
big,
it also needs, there's two wellheads. The wellheads are supposed to get, you know,
fencing or something.
yeah, fencing around them, like some more sturdy fencing and split around. You know, the work is about 80% done, but that 20%. is to get done, yeah. Anyway, that's another bit of rail trail.
What was it? And is there rail trail, the actual fence anywhere when they
Yeah.
bought it?
No, the town hired a contractor and installed split rail fence from Institution Road to the south.
Yeah,
So that section is done.
but the fence is, for the other part is still was bought or procured or not?
Yeah, I mean, if the last time I saw it, it was in a corner of the highway department yard, but you can't leave that stuff on the ground forever and ever.
That's been years. That split rail fence on the south side there's enough for
The,
a long time.
the county spent a lot of political capital to get that easement, from Department of Corrections. And, it just, I think it makes us look like a bad partner to the county. But, you know, to get that easement and it be over a decade. of the work not completed. And I think, you know, they're important for us. I feel like they're a potentially very important partner for the town. I hear the town, you know, people down south here in the south end of Ulster County complaining about the county a lot. But whatever, it's always a two-way street, right?
All right, I guess next up would be any old business overlooked, anybody in the spring?
Have we heard anything about those wayfinding signs getting installed in the village?
I spoke with Mike Jetter about a month and a half ago, and he said he had ordered the wrong brackets for them and was awaiting the new brackets.
I mean, you know,
I owe him a call.
yeah, because we're halfway through July and then next thing we know, he's going to be doing leaf cleanup and then it'll be frozen. So
It's like, it's more of the same. Those were donated by private citizen donations, right?
yeah, part of it was from me. I'd gotten a donation from my work for it. And then the town paid for the balance funds.
Yep.
So
It doesn't really want to have, you don't really feel like making another donation to the village though, when those signs have been sitting for how many years?
exactly. It's been what, 2 years now, I think?
Yeah.
This will be the third, can't even remember, at least 2 years. That was something I had said to Mayor Trent a while back, was like, it just really puts people off when they donate and then it never gets used, you know, like the bike racks, those were donated, those sat forever. It's kind of like, why are you going to donate to the village if they aren't going to utilize it? Especially the village with the money issues they have. It's like, you know, you need to be trying to get every penny you can from literally everybody.
Well, so it has to be things that has to be organized. You can just like, I understand like you're making a donation. Now seeing things from the other side. There's not enough hands to do the stuff that we're asking them to do.
Right.
Like there's a lot of things
Right.
that need to get done. and it's
Right,
not
so,
enough.
so then, you know, the village's responsibility is to say, hey, you know, well, first, you know, the village claimed they wanted those signs and would install them, yeah. But, you know, on the backside of that, we know how many people there are and what they're doing and how the heck are they gonna really get it done, so.
So I
You
think it's,
you can't accept a donation if you can't follow.
there you go, and I agree with that, I agree, it's like, it's about being organized, it's like, yes, we want this, we want all this stuff, but
And here's
we
how we'll do it.
there you go, how can we afford to get it and get it done?
Yep.
So it could be appreciated, so we are definitely working on that, I can definitely follow up with Mike Jeter about the signs, just like I pushed on him when it came to the park.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've been told it's, you know, it's one thing if they're like, look, we can't do this. And it's like, okay, fine, I get it. But we've been told, oh, it's going to be done by this date. And then the date comes, oh no, we're busy, we can't. And then it's winter. Oh, it'll be done by this date. And then, oh, it passes. Oh, we're doing leaf cleaning. Oh, now it's winter again. So it's, we have been told it would be done and then it doesn't get done. Whereas it'd be so much better if they just said, we're not getting this until, we can't do this for another 3 years. It's like, okay, great. I'll follow up with you in 3 years.
Not for nothing, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Lily, but in their defense, the street department does not only handle street,
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
right?
Oh,
So
we know.
I have gone into that office,
They
because
work.
I get messages from everywhere, I go into the office first thing 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be like, what's going on? And I'm able to see what his schedule is, but something happens and he has to jump into that. So there's a lot of, I honestly don't feel like they do it on purpose, even though it may seem like, oh, that's like in the back end. They're just really trying to, it's like they might have it on the schedule, but an emergency happens, they have to take care of that, and then that takes priority.
Okay, yeah,
That's
this is Debbie, can we collaborate with the town though, on maybe smaller projects to help?
You mean Mike, or you mean the highway department?
Well, yeah, Mike, like.
Like
No,
Mike, he does.
So they could go to the town, say, hey, we need, because it is a town too,
Yeah,
you
that,
know what I mean?
that happens sometimes,
It
like,
is, yeah.
who's the town's carpenter, Seeger?
Theater.
Cedar, yeah,
Cedar.
he's done a bunch of, projects. I mean,
Yeah, they work there.
So the town has a one-person maintenance guy.
Oh,
Yeah, and then the street department has, I think it's like 6 guys. And then the highway department has their own crew where they take care of the whole town of Watertown. So they do collaborate. I think it's more about organization. They need to get organized when projects come in, you know, when projects come in, they're like, hey, we're donating this, actually setting it up just in case something happens, just to have a backup. It's like an organization, and I have to say, they are very open-minded to, they're welcome for somebody to come in and say, I need X, Y, Z done, and I need to get it done with this deadline. They're getting really good at that. So I can definitely advocate for that.
Is there any opportunity for these projects to leverage volunteers, or are these things that have to be done by the village?
A lot of them is liability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the, you know, one thing that the village maybe should consider is looking at the town's model for managing liability and using, it's pretty simple. I mean, before the town put it in place, we looked at what other towns do. And, the town has it's not a very expensive insurance policy that covers the volunteers. And then when you sign, it's essentially, it's a bit of a waiver when you sign it. But on the back end, but it waives, the village is somewhat waived from liability, but then that's covered by the insurance policy.
I agree.
It seems to be working pretty good. And, you know, we have volunteers that can operate chainsaws with proper training, and it's definitely helping with the rail trail. And that's a good example, like pounding in posts and setting signs. That's stuff that volunteers can totally do.
Absolutely.
Does that change at all, Ed Pistone speaking, the fact that it's within,
DOT
ways,
right
yeah.
away. You know, it all has to be covered in the MOU, and the one that the town has is very blanket. But, you know, the town also has like a road cleanup, you know, MOU, which uses kind of the same thing. And that empowers people to work in the right of ways using, and it outlines what the traffic safety stuff you need to do is. So,
I mean, maybe this is about like coordination between like with supervision and oversight, but like leveraging volunteers just for extra, you know, manpower to like get the signs installed. Like that seems like something that if with just like a little coordination, right, that we could
yeah,
get done. And maybe in the future, when donations are offered, like there could be a call for volunteers or something to say like, hey, we have this opportunity, we might be able to help with it.
And that has happened, obviously, with Nankin Dome, the sign at the park. And I think even I was suggested you'd help with these signs.
Yeah, Mike told me he'd appreciate some help.
Yeah.
We got some brackets.
Yeah, he just, I remember the one meeting at Estone, having to call, just make sure for the posts around, there's no, electrical or gas. or
Mhm.
anything like that.
Yeah, I managed that for the, installation of the London sign, the big New York thing.
And since we're mentioning all these projects, and Corey Mesner had mentioned to me, we do have, I think Alina actually started this sort of a project's timeline. It's on our
Sure.
shared drive. I think, did you mention, Bonnie, that you would help out with that, or?
Yeah, I'm happy to. I don't think I've,
I'll link you in.
you
if
could,
you
yeah,
have
share it
to.
with me. I don't think I've seen anything.
Yeah, I know Tori has it. I sent it over to her because she had asked. So we can kind of, we would even know more roughly how long these projects are getting delayed. So,
Do you think you could send the link out to the shared drive to everybody?
yeah, I think it has it, I thought, but I'll double check it.
I just wonder if sending it
Probably
out,
Deb doesn't have it.
yeah, sending it out in an email might get
Well,
everybody to
you-
use it more.
Well, I log in and then I just gotta check who's shared and not shared. And then I'll,
Yep, that's a Google
I'll do
Drive,
it.
right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So you have to have Gmail.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Otherwise, if you don't, I think it emails me to approve you or something like that, so.
The workaround of that, I don't know if you want it, you can make it just available to anybody with the link.
Yeah,
But then, you know.
You
then
lose
you
some-
well, we were trying to,
You lose some security with that.
yeah, we were trying to keep it within the
Yeah.
commission and maybe some other, not the public, that's what we didn't.
That makes sense.
So the people would come in and edit stuff and, yeah, it's probably something we don't need. Anything else? Old business? If not, any new topics, new business to bring up? Silence, it's amazing. Usually somebody has one thing at least.
The split rail fences at Whitman Park need repair or replacement.
You're there, and then even the split rail that's already up by the prison needs a lot of.
Yeah, some of those need some repair.
Yeah,
And I know that, Joe Brown was looking at that.
Joe or Bill.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bill. Yeah, he had mentioned to me he was planning to replace it. I guess that's not happening now, but he was gonna replace it with, galvanized steel, which I think is not a good idea. I see that like why you wouldn't want split rail there because it's for motor vehicles. But, a better way to do that would be with the way we typically do it in a park is like 8x8s of wood. You've probably seen that kind of fencing.
As the post.
Yes, 8x8s and then like, what did they use, like two 3x6s or something going
Yeah.
across? Just little sturdy wood ones.
Yeah.
Or,
I think I've seen it in the park.
yeah, they have, that's.
That's where I grew up.
Minnewaska has that.
Does
It's,
it? Yeah.
it's pretty standard. Galvanized I-beams.
So where's this land along the rail trail or?
This is the parking lot at Litman.
No.
It's really kind of falling apart right now.
Okay,
Question, Ed, for that overflow lot, did we ever find all the pins for that?
I found one monument that was not referenced on our map. So either neighbor had a survey done, either one got disturbed, I wasn't able to recover. Who knows? That's why we need the survey. But,
Because this is predicated on the fact that you're not gonna replace that fence unless we know where the property lines exactly are.
Oh, in the
Because
overflow line.
in the
yeah.
overflow lot, there's no guarantee that those fences that are there now are in the right place.
Yeah. I was talking about not the overflow line, but the
Just-
main line.
Yeah. Yeah, those are a mess.
that, I mean, both Burn Road Park and Littman get a lot of activity.
Oh,
There are
yeah.
People that are just down there, you know, not even organized, it's just,
Well, there-
they show up, it's
Yeah.
amazing how many people are.
I've been playing pickleball at Lippman a little bit, and there's always people there. Even on the really hot days, there's people there walking.
I must go almost the wrong time. I think I've seen only one group at night in the,
Yeah, nobody plays. I mean, you know, there's always 3 courts available.
the idea is, which I've seen, we talked about this, that people buy their own portable pickleball nets and show up at Permanent Park.
Well, it's a much better surface.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. So they're playing pickleball there, maybe not, you know,
Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah. Basketball, tennis, softball field, obviously.
Basketball courts are popular at Lippman. There's always
Are they?
people
Yeah.
playing there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're. So,
I wish we could get a few more in the village. Obviously, there's no budget for it right now, but something way in the future. Because those,
Basketball.
yeah, it's always busy.
Yeah.
You know, with the village really could benefit from another like one or at least 1 or 2 basketball courts.
Mhm.
It's a
Maybe
good,
at the other end of the village, you know.
yeah. It's kind of one of those like pipe dream projects that
Mm-hmm.
would be cool to think
it'd be
about.
another grant. That-
Yeah, yeah. I
that
mean,
Stuff gets done, you know.
yeah, we
down-
can't do it now, but I just, yeah, I think it's something good. You know, we just need more stuff for kids to do in the village, and a few more courts would help.
Where would a spot be? That's the question.
I know. Yeah, I don't know if we would even put it. I don't know if one could be put at Millstream Park possibly.
Stephanie.
Yeah, the Steckler Park master plan had a
Mm.
couple of different ideas for there was some old tennis courts there.
Yeah,
You know if that's a great location for people to walk to?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, it's a little far. I mean, yeah,
Mill Street, I don't know if
Mill
it's.
that feels like it's too close.
yeah, might be too close to the stream.
Do they play, there's a spot with basketball court, I think it was by Head Start,
Oh, really?
right? I think there's a basketball, it might only be half court, it might not be
Hmm.
court.
Is it on the Head Start property there?
I'm just saying, I think it's in that section somewhere, I'm just saying near Head Start, I don't know if it's. I thought there was a basketball court there too, but it might only be half court.
Mhm.
Were there outdoor courts? Sorry, this is Grace. I keep forgetting to say that. Were there outdoor courts at the high school or the school?
Outside,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't,
there's- At least there used to be one out back by the tennis courts, a full court.
I wonder if that's part of the redo of that whole facility.
That's not really open to the public though, right?
Oh, it's not? You can't play after hours, kind of like the, you know,
they use the track at night.
I see
yeah.
people running, but I don't think you're
There's
supposed
a
to.
playground there too, that
Is there?
near the elementary,
All the time, after hours.
right, at the
Playground,
at the elementary school,
You
yeah.
can use it? Yeah.
I assumed the basketball court was the same.
I mean, it should be taxpayers pay for it. They should be able to use it.
All right,
I just have a question. Are there any updates on the Burn Road playground? Like when the old structure is gonna
Well, if you go down now, they have a piece there. I was there last night. That's roped off. They're working on that.
be? Okay.
But I don't think the whole project has been,
put together.
Correct.
yeah.
because Tori got back to me, she emailed me about everybody about the
On the
money.
clarification.
Yes,
Oh, what
and-
was that? Do you remember?
It's 20 from the village, 20 from
Oh,
the
yeah.
town. 40, the gentleman gave Blueslack, and then those people gave 40 from
Wow.
Kingston, whoever came.
More,
Correct.
yeah,
So that's all that money is supposed to go into, like,
200,000.
correct,
or more, yeah, we're,
or more
yeah.
field.
Can't
They did
remember.
take down the fencing, that brown wooden
Yeah,
fence.
okay.
Yeah,
Like
Mike,
the old,
Mike took that down, the old fencing.
right, the wooden structure's not down yet, right, not quite yet. So that's another project with the signs on.
And what I
Great
did
finds.
notice is everybody, Grace, there's supposed to be another bike rack somewhere, right? There was a third one?
Well, I know there was one that's supposed to be at the rail trail entrance by the sewer plant, and I,
Okay, that one's up, and there's one up at the gazebo, but there's none down by the playground, basketball.
Yeah, I thought there was still one in the street department.
Correct,
yeah, that might be the one.
correct, yeah, that's.
Kids ride there to go play b-ball and whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But, all right,
So what's the story with that one?
it's still in the garage.
Maybe it'll be part of this whole upgrade, maybe.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is that Alina probably knows better. But
Yeah, Alina knows all of it,
where
but
the last one is supposed to go, because it was a bigger one too, right? Wasn't it for like 8 bikes or something?
That's why I thought it would go
Yeah.
there, it would make sense. I
Yeah.
think, Yeah,
yeah, I mean, that was donated.
For 8 bikes?
no, it's
It's a little
shorter,
one, yeah.
yep. Mhm. Like the one at the rail trail.
Mhm. The one that, yeah, it's kind of, it's sort of, when you drive up, it's to the right of the parking lot, so
Mhm.
it's kind of toward the open field. So it's not really over by the pavilion. It's to the, yeah, it's on the end there. Which would be before, well, they're all gone now. All the old picnic tables.
Oh, they picked them?
I think, not the ones under the pavilion, but the ones that were out in
Stepping
the field
around,
there,
those are gone.
yeah. I don't even think there's a barbecue left either, that used to be, grill or whatever. That I remember, the only thing I can, and I could be wrong, is the bike rack is there on the corner. Of, and then the heroin addiction,
Yeah.
Narcan.
Narcan.
Yeah, that's right kind of at the. Where there's stone there, but the weeds have grown, the grass and weeds have grown over that, going to the kiosks.
Yeah.
So. That's all I remember. Okay, this will end it early. Doug will thank us for having shorter notes to do.
Mhm.
And looks like August 20th,
I will not be here.
that's not
I'm on
fine
vacation.
either. All right,
Enjoy
so
it.
we'll,
Nova Scotia.
Ooh.
I was just there.
if there's even one other person, we'll look at the 27th.
Okay, I'm not.
You know, if there's already 2 out, we're down to right to the minimum now, 6.
I think I can do either the 20th or 27th, so I should be at those.
Yeah, I don't think either one matters for me.
Not really.
So maybe,
So we're gonna make it 27th?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
so why don't we just plan on the 27th?
27?
Wow,
Okay.
So,
just to, instead of me emailing and then we find out, because who knows, Lena. We're good, most of us are good, almost all of us are good, that's the 27th, that's what we'll do.
Okay.
All right. With that note, we'll adjourn.
Sure.
We'll see you August 27th then.
Everybody have a good week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Grace.
I don't know.
Jerry, I'm happy to help take notes
I don't know if I
next
mentioned.
time. That'd be
That's been
helpful.
minutes on this past. Okay. Oh, what?
Oh.
a lot of people?
No.